today. From Ford Field in Detroit.
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from Ford Field. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing one interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Here's the first carry for Khalil Herbert. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run with Foreman. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Fields. Steps away to his left. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, a run with Herbert. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. On 3rd down, Herbert. And he's got the first down. Yardage before being taken down at midfield. From the 50, here's Fields. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Now a 1st down throw, Fields. Buying time to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Aleem McNeil. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Another try after the 1st down sack. Fields. They'll set up the screen to Herbert. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Fields. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Holding on to the football becoming a little bit of an issue. He had 2 fumbles last week, remember.
I played for a guy that used to talk all the time about creating turbulence in the pocket, making the quarterback jumpy, make him antsy, keep getting after him a little bit, and make sure he thinks about holding on to the ball because you're going after him.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complimentary football. Because them doing that Puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Here's a give to Herbert. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. Here's Foreman. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. They run again with Foreman. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Open man is and now a fumble. The ball's out. And this is scooped up by the Lions. Down the left sideline. And into the end zone. A scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. A carry for Foreman. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. Here's Fields. He's got Tunyon complete over the middle. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Foreman. And this will be a Bears first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll keep it on the ground. Foreman. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down. On 2nd and 9. Fields. He'll get that underneath to Herbert. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. To throw is Fields. Being chased out. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jeffrey Simmons able to run him down for a 15-yard loss. And it will be 4th down. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Bears are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. The drive starts with Foreman on the ground. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. Back to throw. Fields. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. And it took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Dropping this underneath with Herbert. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and out will come the offense as they take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they've got themselves a 7-0 lead here, but that, you recall, was a defensive touch. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, but I believe the Lion was there to recover it. Yes, they will indeed keep possession. The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Gibbs, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he is going to have the Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a give right side. Gibbs. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Gibbs. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. On play action, they'll throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Gibbs. And he is going to have the Lions 1st down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. They'll set up a throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. They'll try the left side. Gibbs, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's taken down at the 27. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. The Lions at 12-4 now on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset, being in the right frame of mind. And the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Dexter Lawrence able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. They'll look to throw here. He finds his man, complete. That's Gibbs. And they'll work this down inside the 30. So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal. This one from 46 yards out. The kick by Bass is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Fields. He's got the connection to Moore. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it 2nd down. Draw play, a give to Herbert. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Fields now to throw. That pass complete to Moore. And they work this well upfield across the 45. On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. A play fake, now Fields to throw. They'll roll him out right. Fields hit and the ball is loose. But the Bears look to get this one back, and indeed they did. So they'll keep possession. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Fields. His throw incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now Fields. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Dancing to his left. And the ball is knocked out. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Gibbs. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Back to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Gibbs. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. Escaping the pressure right. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. So we have only 30 minutes left in the regular season, and everybody's excited for the playoffs, so we're just going to forget the halftime show and get back to the football. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Got his man. It's Williams. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. And he missed it. It's no good. And the lead will hold at 10.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
Fields throw complete here to Kmet. But that last throw, Charles, puts him over 15,000 yards passing now for his career.
And, Brandon, they're not going to stop the game and give him the game ball here, but that's still a pretty impressive number, and he's got plenty of more good football ahead of him. Although I would say the team should give him a game ball after it's all over.
After the run by Foreman, here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Back to throw. Fields. And he will slide to a halt with a penalty marker down on the play. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Operating from the gun. Fields. Forced out to his left. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Fields. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. No, Fields is off, and on comes Cairo Santos for the Chicago field goal. Santos' kick is up and through, and they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So 3 points, maybe not a grand prize at this stage, but it does get them back within 1 score.
It certainly does, because now they stay within shouting distance. So that means everyone on your sideline stays engaged in this game. They know they still have a shot.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Back to throw now on 1st down. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. On 2nd down now. It's Gibbs, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Right back to him on 1st down. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 43. Back to throw here. He'll find Williams on the slant. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Throw over the middle into the hands of the tight end Bates. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Again, he'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Here's Bass now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want...
The throw for Claypool is intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Well, whatever adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles, this defense, they just seem to be a step in front of them and not giving them a chance to implement any of those changes. And here, a pick 6, and they widen the lead.
At least a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps. But right now, they are thinking hard about putting this opponent away. That turnover, it grew their lead and just totally deflated that offense. Now these next couple of series, you can take them out of the game entirely if you continue on this pace.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Fields. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here comes the Bears punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and they will take over 1st and 10. Detroit's offense ready to take over. Now they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. The passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Looking to throw. Flushed out right. He finds his man, complete. That's Gibbs. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Buying time to his left. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Gibbs, and able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Up the middle they go. It's Gibbs, and I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Gibbs. And a short gain down to about the 33. But now he appears to be in some pain. Well, week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here, and we'll step aside. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. The kick by Bass is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Fields on 1st down. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Fields. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Fields to throw on 3rd and 1. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. 4th down. Fields has to have this one. That's to his running back, complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. They'll try the right side with Henry. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down. They're going to look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll get in. The ball comes out. Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'd probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Again, Fields. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that will bring up 3rd and 1. Here's Fields. They'll set up the screen to Herbert. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And while all of that was going on with a sack, it appears, unfortunately, we have an injured player. Now, this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. Well, I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Quick slant finding Claypool. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. 4th down, Walker. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Lions will take over. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Henry. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw is Fields. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And he's going to get this down near the 25. From the 25 on 2nd down. Fields. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. On 1st down, Fields. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moore. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. Back to throw, Fields. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The Fields is off, and on comes Cairo Santos for the Chicago field goal. And this one will be a 29-yard attempt. Santos' kick is up and through, and now they'll just need 4 touchdowns as the deficit is now 28. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability. Yeah,
you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late 4th quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
Well, this was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football, especially how much they were humming in the second half to pull away and get the victory. Really a complete performance.
And so much fun when you're able to have everyone contribute, both sides of the ball. You go back in the locker room and you just savor it, right? Because that's what football's all about. A true team game, and they got it done in this one.
So for the Lions, they earn one final victory and finish the regular season at 13-4. And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for Chicago, it's a tough loss to take as they'll finish things off at 9-8. But they've got better days in their future. Of that, you can be sure. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
today. Today.
And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. Fields it right around the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And led out by their veteran quarterback. He's been around a while. They don't celebrate birthdays for him. They just cut him up, see how many rings he's got around the middle. He has been in the league a long time. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Back to throw, Pickett. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The numbers for Cooks in that game last week, 6 catches, 94 yards.
3rd in the league in receiving yards, and that's a strong number. That means he's being consistent each and every time out.
They'll run on first down. McElroy. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. McElroy. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 41. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Lance. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Lance. There's Chris Olave. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Lance now on 1st down. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. They'll run here with Sims. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. The numbers on the ground for Sims a week ago: 25 carries, 78 yards, and a touchdown.
And I'm eager to see how they deploy him in this game. Last week, a heavy workload. Do they decide to bring that down a little bit and try and keep him fresh? Or do they say, guess what? He's locked in. Keep handing him the football.
2nd and 11 now. Lance now to throw. Finding Harris over the middle. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now Sims. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Over the middle, caught by Bellinger. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lance being chased out left. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. On 1st down, Mackey. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Niners are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On 2nd down, McElroy. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Pickett back to throw. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Off play action, Pickett. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Pickett. And Cooks has it over the middle. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll throw again with Pickett. They will find Davis. That's complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. To throw again on 2nd down. Pickett into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it. And the Niners are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the 2nd time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Now we'll throw here to his running back. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. They'll run on first down. Mackey. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Throwing now is Lance. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. Just a yard to go here on second down. To throw, it's Lance. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Lance to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got this, complete to Williams.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. That catch, by the way, kind of noteworthy. It's number 764 in his career. Ties him with Hall of Famer James Lofton.
And he's done it just as James Lofton did in his career. Smooth.
Lance now on first down.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Here's Lance to throw it.
Dancing to his left. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Trey Lance.
His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Niners lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And it's now 14-0.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll start on the ground here on first down.
And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
He's letting it fly for Cooks.
But it's intercepted. They got Pickett for the 3rd time in this game. Tariq Woolen picks it, and the 49ers are going to take possession of the football.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
On first down, Mackey. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Off of play action, here's Lance. Throw right side, taken in by Bellinger.
And he's got this down to the 35. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I like how they worked the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Lance.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 17-yard line. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. the middle they go. Mackey, and he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Lance looking to throw it.
He gets it complete to Harris. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Shotgun now for Lance.
The quick slant caught. Touchdown.
Jamison Williams.
With career touchdown number 94, he ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list.
And the Niners have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes the score 21-0.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. L.A. readies for its next possession. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
On 3rd down, McElroy. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
To the air on 1st down with Pickett.
That's brought in by Davis over the middle. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
They run the play fake. Here's Pickett.
He's got Thompson here, complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. McElroy.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Now Pickett.
And that is incomplete. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright. And this will stay a 3-touchdown game.
Well, partner, it's almost a little jarring to see a holder set up on the other side of midfield. I haven't brought out my binoculars to make sure on that one. That is showing an awful lot of confidence in the kicker to try and hit from 61 yards, and this one winds up no good.
Throwing on 1st down is Lance.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Throwing again on 2nd down.
Lance, this pass into the hands of Bellinger. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Lance looks to throw again. Slant pass complete to Olave. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Now they run with Sims. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
The Lance going to throw.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
Lance going to try and throw on third down here.
Touchdown 49ers.
Daniel Bellinger
from 8 yards out.
And the Niners continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the route is on here in this first half.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of fit.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, L.A. A big play there. 73 yards.
And the Rams are able to cut into that deficit.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone.
And we will not see a run back here from Harris. The 49ers settling in for their next drive. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Working from the gun, Lance.
Flush to his right. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Lance.
Fires the out route and completes it to Harris.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
On 1st down, Lance.
Forced out to his left. Over the middle, complete. That's Sims.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From the 41,
Lance.
Escaping the pressure right.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Throw left side complete. That's Sims. So no gain on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This from 54 yards away.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And no reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on 1st down. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half.
And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts. with a touchback. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They were winners a week ago over the Bucs. They lead here as well as they come up on first down. Throwing to start the drive. Lance. The pass caught by Olave. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. On play action, Lance. Open man here, Sims complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sims. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Now a play fake. Lance. And this one is incomplete.
Finally a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Here's Lance. Steps away to his left. It's brought in by Harris. He'll get it inside the 20. Touchdown! A great effort there. 49 yards. And the 49ers have opened the lead up to 30. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Niners are going to take possession of the football. Sims. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Again, they run with Sims. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. He's got this to Williams, complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now Lance. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And Lance now to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, he'll drop to throw. He gets it to Sims, complete. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15.
So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
I know we saw the pass and the completion and obviously the resulting loss of yardage. To me, that play broke down with the blocking on it. Because if you're going to try and swing it that far outside, that blocking's got to hold up to give your guy a chance.
And the defense, they weren't fooled at all.
No, not at all. Boy, were they aggressive on that one.
The kick by Bass is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, the only silver lining on the other sideline, CD, is that they kept him out of the end zone, but still, that's another 3 points added on to this large lead.
Yeah, no shortage of scoring or big plays on defense in this one. And even up by 4 possessions, still finding ways to create opportunities and capitalize with points.
And the Rams now coming out on the field.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
A lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the third quarter. Now, they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche, meaning keep these guys from looking at the scoreboard, because that doesn't help them at all right now. Their focus needs to be on finishing every drive with points and playing mistake-free football from here on out.
On second down now, McElroy. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there.
His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams get a bit closer.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And a pretty good run there in the end to top it off.
Taking it about the 1. And able to get this out to the 25.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Back to throw. Lance. The throw taken in by Sims. 7 yards there and a first down. Operating from the gun. Lance shoves him aside. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up second down.
Again, it's Lance. Downfield, and he's got Olave.
A big play there for the Niners. And even 50 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback?
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Up the middle they go. Sims, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. They give it off here to the tight end. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Looking to throw. Lance. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. They'll run it with Sims. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the 49ers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Now the Rams offense getting the football back. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now a handoff up the middle. McElroy.
And he's going to have a Rams first down as the tackle made at about the 38. 1st and 10. Here's Pickett.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
Pickett to throw on 1st down.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Pickett throwing again on 2nd down.
It's caught left side by Cooks. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pickett now from the gun here.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Pickett, 4th down, desperation time.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And he is going to have the Rams first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Off play action, Pickett.
And now here is another interception.
Tariq Woolen picks it, and the 49ers will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. On 2nd down, it's Sims. And down he'll go at the 25.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
They'll run it again with Sims. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll keep it on the ground. Sims.
And he's going to have a Niners first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. On 2nd down now, it's Sims.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Mackey, and a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now a handoff up the middle. Sims, and he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Up the middle they go. Mackey, and he is going to have a Niners first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Mackey, and he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Up the middle they go. It's Sims, and he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This is 3rd and 7.
To throw, it's Lance. He's got this, complete to Williams.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 14. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Sims. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Sims, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Here's Sims on the run. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the fourth.